We are right in the middle of an AI gold rush. I mean, new tools, new models, new possibilities, they're popping up every single day. But here's the thing, beneath all that shiny new tech, the very foundations are starting to crack.
Look at this number, over 12,000. Now, that's not the number of new AI startups. Nope. That's how many AI tools right now have a security hole so massive, hackers can just stroll right in and take over the entire system.
And I'm not talking about some theoretical what-if scenario. This is happening as we speak, out in the wild. This vulnerability, it's just the tip of the iceberg, really. It's a huge warning sign that the ground underneath this whole AI gold rush is incredibly unstable. But get this. What if I told you there's a single, kind of boring, hidden thread that connects this massive security flaw to a surprise charge on your credit card, and even to a wild future of like robot taxes and a 4-day work week?
That answer is coming, I promise. So let's peel back the layers here and see what's really going on. And we're going to start with the layer that hits closest to home, your wallet. All right, first up, let's talk about something immediate and personal, your money. Because for a whole bunch of developers, the AI dream just got a surprise bill attached.
Okay, so imagine you're a developer. You've built your entire project on Anthropic's really powerful AI, Claude. Then boom, overnight with zero warning, they just changed the rules of the game. That is exactly what happened, and the tech world, well, it absolutely exploded.
So here's what went down. Before, your subscription basically covered everything. It was simple, it was predictable. But overnight, Anthropic decided that using powerful third-party tools would now come with a totally separate pay-as-you-go bill. For developers who built their entire business around this, their predictable costs just turned into a financial time bomb. And right there, that is the first crack in the foundation. See, the danger wasn't some rogue AI. It was a rogue line item on a credit card statement, a sudden financial gut punch that absolutely nobody saw coming. A surprise bill stings, right? But what happens when the cracks in the foundation aren't just hitting your wallet, but are threatening to bring down entire companies? Well, that brings us to a massive system-wide security flaw. This is a score you never, ever want to see. It is the maximum possible severity score for a software vulnerability, and it was just given to a really popular open-source AI tool called Flowise. So a CVSS score is basically a grade for how bad a security hole is. A 10.0 isn't just bad, it's the absolute worst-case scenario. It means an attacker from anywhere in the world can get complete control of a system without a password, without any special access, with pretty much zero effort. It's the digital equivalent of leaving the bank vault wide open with a giant neon sign that says, "Help yourself." And this brings us right back to that terrifying number from the beginning. Over 12,000 of these vulnerable systems are exposed online right now, and you better believe hackers are having a field day. This isn't a what-if anymore. For thousands of companies, it's a "we're being hacked right now" crisis. So we've seen cracks that can hit your wallet and cracks that can take down your whole company. But the third crack we need to talk about, it's so big, it could fracture society itself. And the craziest part? The warning is coming from inside the house, from OpenAI themselves. Now, this isn't some wish list from a sci-fi novel. This is straight from a policy memo put out by OpenAI, the people who made ChatGPT. They are openly talking about things like taxing robots and creating a public wealth fund just to handle the economic fallout of superintelligence.
Just think about what that means for a second. The very people building the most advanced AI on the planet are telling us it could cause an economic earthquake. They're basically admitting the tech is so powerful it could wipe out entire industries. Suddenly, those surprise bills and security flaws start to look like the early tremors before the really big one hits.
Okay, so we have unexpected costs, critical security failures, and a huge warning about our economic future. 3 very different problems, right? But they are all connected. It is time to close the loop. So what is that single, almost boring detail I mentioned at the very beginning? What is the thread that ties all of this chaos together?
The answer is infrastructure. It's the plumbing, it's the wiring, it's the foundation, the stuff that's not sexy at all. The true danger in this whole AI gold rush isn't the super powerful AI models that get all the headlines. It's the rickety, fragile, and often invisible systems that everything is being built on top of.
Let's connect the dots. Anthropic completely ignored its billing infrastructure, and it created a financial crisis for its users. The Flowise community overlooked the security of its open source infrastructure, and it created a hacker's paradise. And OpenAI is looking at our entire economic infrastructure and screaming that it is not ready for what's coming.
So the real takeaway here is this. As we race towards this future of superintelligence, we're all so focused on the shiny destination that we're ignoring the shaky bridges we're building to get there. So, my question for you is, which of these infrastructure cracks worries you the most? The hit to your wallet, the threat to your security, or the future of your job? Drop a comment below and let me know.